Hello everyone, I know this is my first video using my voice, but I wanted to walk you all through a process of me drawing a night sky for the first time for my friend Kirb. This was for his little YouTube outro background, and yeah, he commissioned me for it, and I will link his channel in the description because his stuff is really cool and you should check it out if you're into like video games and stuff of the sort, or you should just check it out in general. Okay, enough of yapping, I'll get to the video and my process. So I did actually end up making two backgrounds, which you will see here in a bit. I know he's going for something more cartoony, and forgive me, I had to slow down my original speed paint because it was way too sped up. So it's gonna look a little smudgy. Pretty much what I did is I took some dark blues and some into lighter blues and I smudged them together. Then I took a brush and, used clouds. It was like a very cloudy looking brush and I thought it would look good. I was kind of messing around with stars. I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do with it, just in this little area. I decided not exactly to go with that, and I did use like actual reference photos. I did know he wanted to go for something more cartoony, but I again wanted to make him two different versions, so I thought that this one was very pretty. I realized that, this probably won't be very sufficient for the YouTube background and the size he wanted, so I resized it, and then I figured out a star thing that worked for me. I used the light brush, and I just kind of used different little sized speckles of stars. I put them, and I made them bigger and smaller, and yeah, I do think that the more realistic background turned out really pretty. I'm very proud of it, and I also want to say if anyone has any sort of criticisms, that is completely welcome, because this is my first time drawing something like this. And yeah, when I was asking him exactly what he wanted, he said that he wanted, he mentioned the fireflies. Sadly though, I couldn't add fireflies into this part because I wasn't exactly sure how I was going to add them. And again, I hope no one's using this as a tutorial. This is just me walking through, the process of me drawing a night sky for the first time. I mean, it's technically not the first time, but the first time where I'm just drawing the night sky and it's just not a background. I think the clouds in this one came out so pretty, and the stars and everything. I really do like the glowing brushes in Procreate. I think they are very cool. I also want to say that I was a bit intimidated when I do digital in general, because I don't really tend to do digital very often. If you know my content, I usually make traditional drawings. Anyway, this is back to the more cartoony one. I decided to do a little crescent moon, and then I was struggling with the shape for a little bit, but I ended up being able to clean it up all well. And I thought it looked really cute. I added like some of the more like cartoony shaped stars you see, and then I put like a couple little dots here and there because I thought it looked cute. It has like a nice balance, and then I put some darker clouds, and yeah, with the cloud up there, I thought it would look better longer, and then I was like, ooh, that's actually really pretty. And in this one, I did incorporate the fireflies, which you will see here now. I kind of struggled with them for a second, but then I got through it, and I think they actually turned out really cute. I think that my favorite part of the cartoony one is probably the long cloud. I don't know why, I just think it looks really cool. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys had an amazing day.